Although Sigma INFJs would never acknowledge it, they may secretly like the advantage that comes with having the most contentious personality type. But why do they have such an appreciative attitude? These are the 8 unspoken benefits of being a Sigma that an INFJ values deeply. 8. Secretly savoring the ability to freely investigate their ideas in the solitude of introspection. Sigma INFJs discover a support system that frees them from the burden of outside expectations, enabling them to sort through the fabric of their thoughts. The excitement of independence fuels this covert relationship, where the whims dictate the parameters for pursuing their curiosities. They enjoy the delight of cerebral seclusion as they gracefully negotiate the maze of their thoughts like a secret admirer. It becomes a sort of self-love and an intimate connection with the depths of their brain to be free to pursue the elusive threads of ideas, challenge the unquestioned, and relish the richness of solitary contemplation. For the Sigma INFJs, this secretive activity is a celebration of the enormous interior landscapes rather than a retreat from the outside world. Their love is characterized by the delight of independence, and the depth of their inner selves is a treasure trove just waiting to be discovered. They discover a sense of wholeness and firm clarity in these time-honored moments spent alone with their thoughts, a sense that can only come from a profound and covert love. 7. Achieving depth in each relationship they establish. The quiet dance of creating connections that go beyond appearances is something that many INFJs love. As they carefully weave threads of understanding and shared ideals, navigating the complex fabric of human connection, their hearts expand with peaceful satisfaction. In these moments, people find a deep love for themselves mirrored in connections that are sincere and real. Mutual understanding is the cornerstone of this love, where discussions are more than just word exchanges. They are personal explorations of feelings and ideas. Sigma INFJs love to take off the layers to unveil the true selves of those around them and to expose aspects of their own complicated identities. Their secret affection is an appreciation of quality rather than a quest of quantity. Sigma INFJs find a haven where their introverted personality is a strength rather than a hindrance in the quiet of these friendships. They are able to be totally present, take in the subtleties of every exchange, and appreciate the beauty of their shared vulnerabilities because of their love affair. They too, being Sigma INFJs, yearn for real connections, deep dialogues, and common ground. 6. Having a stimulating mind. The dance of ideas brings the Sigma INFJs great delight since it goes beyond everyday life and into the depths of deep intellectual inquiry. Their love grows in the privacy of their own thoughts, where the ability to freely roam the wide world of ideas becomes an honoring of their individual intelligence. The excitement of lifelong learning fuels this passion. Sigma INFJs are content to learn new things and enjoy it when their minds are stimulated by complicated thoughts, novel concepts, and the intricacies of the environment they live in. It's a love story that sounds beautiful in the cerebral exploratory symphony. The gratification that comes from solving complicated riddles and learning about deep subjects is a reflection of the secret love they have for themselves. Sigma INFJs find a deep connection with their own brains during these intellectually stimulating moments. It's an intimate affair where the beauty of idea is honored and cherished. 5. Being emotionally independent. Adopting an emotional autonomy stance, Sigma INFJs covertly take pleasure in having the liberty to delve into the depths of their emotional terrain unhindered by outside forces. It's a love story in which every feeling, happiness or sadness, is a brushstroke on the canvas of their uniqueness, written in the silent language of self-discovery. Self-admiration is a strong bond with oneself rather than a detached state. Sigma INFJs value being able to navigate their emotional journey, comprehend the subtleties of their emotions, and get strength from alone time spent reflecting. It's a love that values each person's ability to be their own emotional anchor and recognizes the beauty of emotional independence. How does being independent strengthen you as a Sigma INFJ? 4. Possessing a vibrant, creative inner world. Sigma INFJs secretly love being free to explore the endless creative landscapes because of their rich inner world. Written in the language of self-expression, it's a love story in which their creative process itself becomes a celebration of their individuality and inventiveness. This is about finding fulfillment in the act of creating, not about looking for approval from outside sources. Sigma INFJs value having the freedom to transform their ideas into physical forms through writing, art, or other creative endeavors. It's a love that nurtures an environment conducive to creativity and recognizes the beauty of a mind that is perpetually producing new concepts. During their private times of creative reflection, Sigma INFJs find a deep love for who they are. It's an implicit admission that their uniqueness is reflected in every artistic endeavor, and that their rich inner world is a treasure to be discovered. 3. Possessing the capacity to decide strategically. Secretly, Sigma INFJs have a great affection for themselves. It's a love story characterized by the ability to make calculated choices and gracefully and purposefully negotiate the intricacies of life. This subtle self-love is an acknowledgement of the capacity for conscious course charting possessed by Sigma INFJs. They are content with the quiet orchestration of choices, in which every selection is a thoughtful note in the journey's symphony. It's the kind of love that grows best in the context of careful preparation and forethought. Secretly, many INFJs love having the freedom to make decisions based on their long-term objectives. This is a love story told in the language of intention, with each decision being a calculated move toward a goal they have set for themselves. Making strategic decisions is a means of empowering rather than a means of gaining control. Sigma INFJs value the capacity to evaluate various viewpoints, analyze situations, and make decisions consistent with their values. It's a love that recognizes the elegance of a mind capable of gracefully navigating the complex dance of life. 2. Identifying nuances and trends. Sigma INFJs discover a calm fulfillment in the silent dance with life's complexities, where each nuanced hint becomes a stroke of insight in the self-portrait they create. Accepting their hunches, Sigma INFJs covertly take great pleasure in their ability to read the cues left by others around them. It's a love story written in the language of perception, where each detail deepens their grasp of the human condition and each observation fits into a bigger picture. The act of seeing past the obvious brings fulfillment rather than the pursuit of approval. The beauty of a mind that can see beyond appearances, understand the unsaid, and pick up on subtleties that others would miss is something that many INFJs value highly. It's a love that recognizes the depth of their inner lives, where minute patterns serve as doorway to deep discoveries. 1. Firmly clinging to their principles. Standing firmly in their convictions, Sigma INFJs embrace their values with assurance and secretly enjoy the sincerity that follows. It's a love tale told in the vocabulary of resiliency, where each setback serves as a chance to reinforce their dedication to the values that guide their decisions. This covert romance is about finding joy in remaining loyal to oneself rather than looking for approval from others. The elegance of a mind that stands by its strongly held beliefs is appreciated by Sigma INFJs, who understand that authenticity is a guiding light through life's challenges. During the silent times of unwavering dedication, Sigma INFJs fall deeply in love with themselves. It's an implicit confirmation that their unwavering adherence to principles is evidence of their sincerity and moral fortitude. Their peaceful resolve to live a life in accordance with values that are true to their essence is the source of this love's growth, crafting a love tale characterized by the bravery to be authentically oneself. Do you, as Sigma INFJs, possess the clarity that results from having a distinct set of values and principles? Sigma INFJs find fulfillment in their independence, genuineness, and intellectual prowess when they embrace who they are. These skills could be the reason behind their hidden affection for being a Sigma, even with all of its drawbacks. Are you, too, a Sigma INFJ, appreciative of your strengths in spite of the jokes? Why do you suppose some people detest you just for who you are?